The next step in the process is to actually start planning to add what your client already has in her wardrobe with strategic pieces that you're going to recommend. By adding a few highly strategic pieces to the wardrobe, doing the makeup ads, maybe a different color lipstick, a different color blush, a different color eyeshadows, or whatever, you can really make some serious, what I call wardrobe impact, and in a hurry. So that's really important. You can turn that ho-hum outfit into an eye-catching outfit with a couple of moves or a couple of ads using these concepts. The illustrations and the information in the next series of videos and inside the Color Me Powerful book are really going to help your client explore a whole new world of wardrobe versatility and color impact. Now, remember the words that I'm using: the wow factor, the wardrobe versatility, the pop factor. Those are the types of words that you should be using in coaching with your client. When she thinks, oh, I need to make that humdrum outfit pop, I need to make it a bit more powerful, I need to have wardrobe versatility when I travel. These are all things that you're training her to think about as she gets ready to go on a business trip, as she's getting ready to plan her week of wardrobes, and as she's getting dressed on a day-to-day and occasion-to-occasion basis. So, it's very important to use the right coaching words that they will stick in their mind and make them act differently and take your coaching advice on board. So let's talk about the fundamentals. Unfortunately, unless you are an art major, most people have a very light understanding of color theory at best. I'm talking about you can't even remember the basic primary, secondary, and tertiary colors, and much less how to put them together properly. It's just mind-boggling. Now, you might like fashion and it might come very easily to you, but the reason that somebody would hire a color coach, a color analysis coach, is because they don't. So remember that their education might be very small and very light, and you're starting with the basics and building up and layering. So keep it simple is my best advice to you. When people start to understand color analysis, they often want to be much more educated about color. So this is a relationship that you're building. Start small and then layer on and layer on and layer on as far and as fabulously wonderful in depth of information as your client wants. I think that it would be very unusual to find a person who hasn't asked for an update during this process. I mean, one of the reasons that people get coaches is they want to update their wardrobe. So keep that in mind when you're coaching somebody. It's usually they want to make a change for a reason. So understand what that reason is. They might want to go from work to more casual, or go from more casual to work, or they might have had a life change that they want to go from here's where I was with this person and now I want to dress the way I want to dress. So find out what those underlying reasons are, why they're engaging you, and make sure that you're always taking the client's goals into account when you're building up these wardrobe pieces and outfits and ensembles. And when people have a good grounding in the color wheel theory, it's often the first time that they've taken a really holistic look at themselves as a canvas. I look at my body as a canvas, from my hair color to my makeup choices to what I wear and present to the world. So I want to create a picture that is visually appealing on my canvas. And we are the painters of that. We are the brush strokers of that. We get to choose what necklace, what blush, what lipstick we put on, what clothing we choose to take on board. So think of yourself and your clients as a blank canvas that can be built in a number of different ways. You can make so many different pictures, which is beautiful. I kind of look at it like the chalk paintings. I don't know if you ever saw that movie, Mary Poppins, and the chimney sweep was making those beautiful pictures, and every time it rained, they washed away. Well, that's what I look like. That we are a canvas like that. It gets washed away and we get to create another picture the next day. From my point of view, the powerful impact of color is profound. The color wheel theory and the color combinations cannot be understated in how much they will affect the person's overall confidence, their persona, and how people view them and judge them. It can quite literally expand a person's season palette from very few colors to a plethora, a whole rainbow of colors. If you look in my wardrobe, I go across the spectrum, across the rainbow. There isn't a color that I won't wear as long as it's in my seasonal color palette. And even then, I'll use other colors as a complement, building on these color concepts. So the key is understanding how colors work together harmoniously so that you can put together a wardrobe that is fully color coordinated and spectacular. The most important thing to remember is that there are 12 basic colors in the color wheel. 11 colors in your seasonal palette that are either complementary or analogous to the colors in the bouquet or palette, which are closest to your most matched seasonal colors. That's really important. In this segment, we're going to explain each of the 6 basic color wheel concepts in depth. And we're going to show you some examples of how you can put these wardrobe choices and outfits together for yourself and your clients using color wheel theory and the color wheel combinations. So I highly recommend that you actually get a color wheel and start playing with it and look in your own wardrobe and start building your own outfits before you start going and doing the same for your clients. The color wheel is actually a tool that complements any certified color analysis coach. And the concept is one that you should fully grasp. So I want you to become very familiar with that as a tool. And it's something that I always carry around with me, whether I'm going shopping or just in my handbag in general, so I can talk about what I do. The color wheel theory is the basis for every single thing that a certified color coach does in terms of personal color analysis, makeup selections, and helping the client to understand how to build a fabulously put together wardrobe, complete with a selection of personally branded outfits. A competent certified color coach must be able to explain color theory. Got it? You have to be able to do it. And the foundational and fundamental color wheel concepts to clients. If you can't do that, please become proficient at it. And that's what this video is all about. Watch it time and time and time again until you're very conversant about it.